G'day guys, welcome back to Arthur's videos. Have I got another doozy for yous guys tonight or today, whatever it is. Okay, let me brush my hair back. Okay guys, you know what the description is down the bottom. Okay, before I waffle on and that, I need to, poking its head out, I need to get a yumcha in there, man, guys. Here's the cup. Here's my sponsored cup. You know, the year is started, and I've already, you know, the videos are coming out one by one, and that the bottle is going down. There is the JMO bottle. It's going down. It's halfway down, guys. God, yeah, man, you're a boozer. All right, let's uncrack it. Here we go. We're pouring the yumcha in for those guys who watch my videos and drink with me, mate. Cheers. Oh, mate, he's going down. Honestly. It's a nice drop, man, guys. Okay. Back to this one here. This had given me in the cooler big time, mate. This thing gave me the fucking shits. Sometimes I give up, then I pull my big boy pants on, and I continue. But this one really gave it to me, seriously, really gave it to me, and that. But I'm going to reveal you this. This here is really nice. This is a nice, it's not molested, it's just tired. It is done a lot of Ks. Okay, I'm revealing it, but you know what the description is. The Italian safety hat's coming off to show you guys. There it is there. This here, all right, it's out of a Starlite, basically. You have a look at that, you can sort of see the chrome in this. This is out of a Starlite. And I've shown you one before of one of these Starlights. Oh, fucking, might have been a year or so, whatever. I'm going to zoom down here so you guys can sort of see it. There it is there. In this little tag here, you guys can't see. It says, do not oil. Sliders lubricated with graphite powder. That's what it says here, with graphite powder. This machine here, have a look at that, man. Check that out. Check, this here is a sixpence. That's before, for you guys international over, Australian had pounds back in the day. In 1966, they went to the decimals, into the decimal coins, you know, to decimal, like 5, 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and a dollar, 50 cents and a dollar, okay? Our 5 cents looks like this. See, there's what our 5-cent piece looks like, okay? That's the 5 cents. All right, small little coin, guys, looks like it's, for you guys in America, it's probably your, it's not the nickel, it's a nickel. I think a nickel is 5 cents. Okay, the dime is 10. This is a sixpence. And the sixpence, the coins were silver and a bit thinner than these 5 cents. This mech will work with the with a 5-cent piece, but the problem is when it does a payout through the sliders, it pays out 3 coins, and the 3 coins are like that. It's a bit what's the word? Thicker than the sixpence. It's a bit, so normally it's supposed to pay 3, but with these ones it only pays 2 because of the thickness of the coins. And here we go. Have a look at that. Oh, this one here only pays, I'm going to go do a video on the guy's machine. He's actually contacted me and he's powder coated it and chromed. Oh my God, does it look fucking sexy. So this payout, it only pays on 2 tens and gives you 3 coins. But the thing is with this coin, this mechanism, you can sort of see how it basically is, it's still the same. This is the original, the start of these mechs. You know, back in the 60s, they started going across. I had another guy who reached out to me and go, hey man, I've got a 1950s and it's 20-cent piece. I said, dude, I said to the guy, I said, mate, it's a late 60s. Well, what do you mean? I said, mate, I've done enough of these mechs. I know all of them. I'm going to swing it around. As I said to you, I've done one of this particular model, okay, back in the day, a while back. See how it started up with the sliders? I had to put a new spring in for him. It's still the same type of mechanism, basically the way the fixture is on nearly all these A-frame mechanisms, except for, don't worry about the coin, has changed, but the mechanism section is still the same. The clock in the back, and all this is still the same. I'll move it there so you guys, lift it up for you guys. There it is there. Okay, now comes the rain. See the mech? Okay, it's all the same. All right, this is the early series. Okay, so you got to think about it. They haven't changed anything special. Basically this. But one thing I'm going to tell you, what I've noticed with this mech, okay, and that spring, hang on, look at this spring. I went and got another spring made, but it wouldn't work because this arm, I'll move it up here, this arm was pulling too hard. It was making this mech not work down there. But down here, where is it? Oh, here it is here. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see it. Or I don't know if you guys, oh yes, you can. You can sort of vaguely work it out. Yeah, you can. See that? It says Ainsworth Dental. Okay, company. As I said to you in my long previous videos, go down the bottom, there is a link. There's a story about Ainsworth, okay? His old man was into dental equipment, but his son didn't want to go into dental equipment. So you see, there it is there. This is the early version of their mech. Basically, that's what he's called himself, Ainsworth Dental. That's the company of the old man. Read the description. Learn a bit about the story behind all this. It's fascinating to me, even with my spring guy. The spring guy, I went over to him again, and I said, mate, I've got an issue with this guy, this mech. It's doing my fucking head in. So I went backwards and forwards a few times, spent a bit of time with him. I said, mate, what do you reckon? So we customised a couple of springs in this to get this thing to work. Because what happened was, oh, where is it here? There it is, about there. So over here, there's a fucking screwdriver. See this brass here, this sleeve, this brass goes all the way across. And the wheels number 2 and 3 they slide into each other onto the shaft. That shaft, that brass, oh, there it is. Hang on. That shaft in there is worn out. It's done a lot of Ks. Even the spring guy was going, God, how much coins has this done? You picture it, early 60s, and it's a 5 cent. But don't forget, early 60s, 5 cents was big dollars. You know, you got to get it through your head. Okay, it's depression time in the 50s and that, and this is 60s, and it was worn out. So these are people who used to put a coin in to gamble to get, what, a couple of coins? Basically. But the way the mechanism it's moving and it's done by the clock. The clock speed is what it is. I think they updated it because I spoke to the old bastard. He reckons sometimes what they did back in the day, they would put a heavier spring here. They'll put another spring here, another double spring for the clock to go in. By doing that, you're going to fuck the clock. So, like I said to the spring guy, I said, mate, I had to put a couple of springs. These are new springs in this. And I want to keep it all original. Because if you update and put more heavier springs to go faster, then what's going to happen? You're going to have other issues. You're going to start breaking the clock. And when are you going to find another clock? You ain't going to go down the road and go, hey, man, you know, I need a clock for this 1960s Aristocrat Ainsworth machine gun. And the guy goes, what's that, man? Can you Google it? You know, can you Google the part number for me? And all this. But as I said, I've kept it all original. But for the guy, as I said, it's going to sit in his room with all the other. He's got a couple more. But as I said, how nice is this to keep in your man cave? But trust me, mate, I saw that photo of the cabinet, of the chroming and the powder coating. Seriously, oh, mate, does it look? See how the coin goes down here? It came down here. There it is. There, you know. But as I said, I've got it going. It took me a long time. Like I said, wasn't for my spring guy in that. I would have been still scratching my ass with this. The sliders work, the mechanical sliders down the bottom. Here it is here. Check it out, they're all the same here. But, see? I marked them so I know what they are with a payout, because a lot of these mechs, the payouts are not always the same. So Lucky sent me a photo of his payout, which I know the 210s would pay out 3 and the 3 jacks and whatever, you know, basically. So at least I've got to keep, because don't assume, like if you got a 10, it will pay out coins like the other mechs and that. You've got to work out what the payout table. So the jackpot on this machine is, the jackpot on this machine is, hang on, let's put a coin in here. The jackpot is these gold. See that gold? That's what the jackpot is. And it's got 20 numbers if you want to know. Yeah, that's the jackpot. Okay, the gold. Okay, and my spring guy goes, "Oh, are you going to fix up the labels and that?" I said, "Dude, it is what it is, and it is antique, basically. Yeah, you know, why molester it? It's still in good nick, and it gives you nostalgia, basically, on that. So yeah, that's what the payout is, basically, you know. But as I said, I'll make a video of the guy's cabinet in his house. I'll bring the whole crew there, and the Japanese panties, see-through bedsheet and all that. He's going to go to his house. I'll put it into the house and I'll make a video of his machine. Trust me, man. You guys will watch this, watch that video when I'll release it, and you'll be going, mate, what a nice machine. It's costed him a bit of money, but trust me, man, it was worth the money. Okay, and somebody goes, mate, he can name your price, but he did it because he loved the machine. Okay, he loved the machine. That's why. But I'm gonna waffle. Let's see what it comes up with. Nothing again. But yeah, I'm gonna waffle. I'm gonna finish waffling on. Oh, guys, if you've got questions, yeah, drop me at this vision impaired sign. There it is. There. The vision impaired sign. Drop the questions if you've got. Like I said, you know, there's no book on this. It's me playing around, cursing it, giving it the fucking finger and all that. And that's it, you know. Once it's going, that feeling that I've got in my stomach and that, you can't buy that, man. Like I said, I put love into this shit, you know. And the hours I put into this is unheard of, you know, real unheard of figures, you know. So, guys, I'm going to sign off. You know, the old saying of mine is pinball machines, video games, poker machines, and Dr. Love. Cheers for watching my videos, guys. Cheers.